So welcome to the Seikatsu channel. It's been a while, but now I'm back with a few more videos, and we're now at the letter S in the A to Z series. And for S, I decided to talk a little bit about stress fracture. So we hear this term a lot, stress fracture, but what does it really mean? I admit I have been a bit confused. What is a stress fracture? Is it really a broken bone? If so, how can it become broken from stress? What kind of stress are we talking about? Can a bone be stressed out? Or what is it really? So the stress fracture really is tiny cracks in the bone. And they can occur, they can develop through very repetitive physical stress. Like if you jump up and down a lot, or if you run a lot and do that in a very repetitive fashion, which running really is, you can develop a stress fracture. Stress fractures can also develop from more normal use of the bone if you have some kind of condition. The most common one is probably osteoporosis. And where do we find this? Well, usually in the lower extremities, like the shin bone, the heel, the foot. And why in the lower extremities? Because that's where you usually have that repetitive stress in many sports. You use the lower extremities more and more repetitively than you do your upper limbs, like your arms or hands. Why we get stress fractures can be divided into more extrinsic or intrinsic factors. So the factors I just mentioned are extrinsic, coming from the outside of the body, like sports, doing repetitive sports. Those are extrinsic factors. Intrinsic factors are coming from inside the body or caused by some internal condition. So osteoporosis is an intrinsic factor, but it of course the stress factor can develop more easily from extrinsic factors. Other intrinsic factors are age, weight, both too high and too low, and your anatomy even, and some medical conditions. The symptoms are varied. Pain, swelling are common. The pain can go away when you stop moving, stop your activity, and then again it might not. This is going to be a short video about stress fractures. You can say a lot more about this, of course. Treatment though, word on treatment. Usually the first thing you do is you rest, of course. You stop the repetitive activity that has possibly caused the stress fracture and rest for a while. Sometimes you take NSAIDs to reduce the swelling and the pain. If you train a lot and you have to or want to continue to train a lot, you might consider changing your training routine a bit. So from doing maybe exactly the same thing all the time, you can see if you can find a more varied approach to your training. And that was it for stress fractures. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, sharing and liking, and telling your friends about this channel. Thank you and bye.